Okay, back with another game review. We're going to do 4 Nintendo games here. We're going to see about them a little bit. Might turn that up just a tad. First one we're going to try out is called Big Nose the Caveman. I think I'm actually going to try to do a playthrough of this. And at some point. Kind of reminds me of Joe and Mac. Oscar, stop. Stop. As you see, you're on a board and it says player 1 Alan 1 0 mouse completed. You go around, I think you can jump on certain enemies too, but you use the club and you try to pick up these bones. The bones are points. These are power ups so that you can throw like a stone. Control's not bad. It's a little bit slippery. It's like kind of like Mario where you have a timer and you have so many lives. It's not a real bad game. I'll play through maybe a couple of stages of it for you to let you see what it is. I assume those are holes that you can fall down. So, so far I haven't played through a lot of it. So I take it that like these are the end level enemies and they're not too hard to kill if you have the upgrades. Here's player 1 Alan 1 mile completed. Don't really know how much there is on the game to complete. I just went through just very little of it before I actually shown it on here to you guys. Like I said, I'll go through just a little bit of it. I think you can only get hit once and you die, I think. So you have to be kind of careful. Some of the stages are not as long as the other ones. It kind of reminds me of Captain Caveman. Almost. I think that's the highest upgrade that you can get for that is like the 3 bullet ones. Those bigger ones are not. Oh no! When you get hit one time, it's kind of like Mario where you lose your power up. Now, if I get hit this time, I would die like that right there, like what just happened right there. Now, are they gonna put me in the same spot? Yeah, they're gonna put me in the same spot, which means I have to wait until he like comes halfway over here and then beat him upside the head with it. Well, that sucked. In other words, don't let them hit you and don't let them take your power-ups. Well, at least the damage that I done to him was carried over from one thing to the next. That's kind of an interesting thing. Now here, I think these are stores, but I think you can only go in one of them. One of them has like spells, and I think one of them has like weapons, items, and things like that. So, not sure what I done there. I guess you don't hit the rocks with your club. So, but I'm going to end up trying to do a playthrough of it. It's not too bad. Like I said, we'll have to get into it a little bit more and maybe do a playthrough. I don't know if we'll be streaming that one or not. So, we're going to go on to the next game, which is Big Nose Freaks Out, which is the sequel to that one. This one I'm not sure about if I'm going to do a playthrough of this one or not, because this one's kind of he's rolling around on a ball on a as you can see there on a board on a ball, and it's one of those where it's he's kind of hard to get because you're kind of rolling around on see, I died right there. See, your momentum has to kind of like carry you, so it takes a little bit for me to figure out. See, like that's hard for me to deal with because he's sliding all over the place. See, now he's not sliding right there. but a lot of times he's sliding, and I can't. People will probably say, "Oh, it's like playing Sonic." No, it's not really like playing Sonic. It's a hole went to the tree. Oh, that's new. I didn't even see that plant there. I really didn't. I was cruising and I didn't see the plant. I gotta stop to hit stuff with the club because I can't move and hit stuff with the club. It just don't work. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. And as you see, bones and found and missed a bunch of them. I think these are more kind of open world where you can go find other stuff and everything like that. So you kind of get to that point, but I guess it's more of an exploration game. Let's see what happens if you die and you lose all your lives. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you get to continue or not. On the other one, you don't get to continue. You're just dead. I'd say it's probably the same way on this one. Yeah, no, you get to continue this time, but you only have one continue? Wow. Wow. That's not a lot at all. So, but not sure if we're going to do that one. Now we're going to go on to Bigfoot. This is a monster truck racing game based upon Bigfoot, for those of you that remember. This game is made by Acclaim, but I don't know. The controls on it are... It sounds good in theory, but the game's just not. The controls are just really weird. So forgive me if I can't really play it really good. I don't really remember what the buttons and things do. So first of all, you got this top-down racing thing, where you're fighting this other one. You can get weapons and stuff to like knock him down. Different stuff like that. Now, if you hit trees and stuff, of course you're gonna die. You have to hold forward to go forward. Nintendo game, but could we not do better with this? And plus, it's only two vehicles racing each other. Last time I played this, I got way in front of him and I won the race. That might not be the same thing here. Okay, I don't really know what that does. Each of these things does something different. Each of these like power-ups and stuff that we're grabbing, they all do something different. He blew up. Normally, that's my deal. See, I crossed the finish line first. Now, whatever money I accumulated, I can use to upgrade my truck, even though he got more money than I did. So, see, he got more money and stuff than I collected, so he's got more. This is where you can upgrade all your stuff. You have enough money after the first one as long as you do enough to get it. And of course he's going to upgrade his stuff. He's going to do the same thing I did. It says next event, car crash. Let me see if I can get this to work, because you're supposed to rock the directional pad back and forth from side to side, from left to right. And then hit the A button to work through the gears. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is very crappy, because if you don't do it correctly, you'll not go anywhere. And plus, like I said, you're supposed to work the A button to get through the gears, but then you're supposed to be going like back and forth on the directional pad, which that doesn't work real good either. And I don't know what kind of upgrades you're going to buy because you don't have any upgrades to buy. Let's see. The ideal thing is to rock your finger back and forth on the directional pad while hitting the A button to shift. Unfortunately, keep saying damaged engine. I guess that's on his, I think. I'm not sure, but my engine's the one that's having a smoke break there. So I guess if you lose both of those, you lose. Like I said, somebody may have played around with this game a little bit more and may know a little bit more about what you're doing. Of course, then there's the overhead racing thing. That's all I've seen of the game. I mean, I'll try to get through this track right here, but this is as far as I've really gotten. You can't remember that. So game over and he wins. I don't know. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Broke. Okay. Okay. I don't really understand, but okay. And game over screen. Fantastic. Yeah, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing there. Now we're going to go to Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. For those of you who don't know, or for those of you who need a refresher, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was a movie. LJN has all these movie-based games. They're awful. This is one of the bad ones too. To make a long story short, for Bill and Ted to perform as their band and to keep their band going, they have to find these historical people that are in incorrect time periods that were transferred by the time-space rebels. So you're supposed to be looking for, I'm just going to skip through that because that's just a bunch of crap. That's just telling you a longer version of what I just told you. So you talk to, I guess his name is Rufus, with Ted, and then you talk to him as, I think it's Bill. He tells you about the same things. I don't really know too much about this game or how to actually play it. I'm probably not going to do a playthrough. And this review is not going to be very favorable for it, I can already assure you, because it's not a great game. The people that you're looking for are Cleopatra, Confucius, King Arthur, Christopher Columbus, Paul Revere, Jesse James, Al Capone, Elvis, Julius Caesar, Robin Hood, Rembrandt, William Shakespeare, George Washington, Sitting Bull, Thomas Edison, Marilyn Monroe, and then there's a password system on the game. Some of the phone numbers are pretty funny because, like, George Washington's is 1776. And that's United States birthday there. Another one that was Julius Caesar's 1, 2, 3, 4. But the bad thing is these people are not always going to be in the time that you would expect them to be because they're in the incorrect time period. The person that you can dial first is the one with the red numbers under their number, and that's Rembrandt. It's always going to be 555 something. So we're going to do 6842. And we're going to there's a way to save coins by going through this circuits of time. I'm just going to let the game just do it itself and just take the coins because I have enough coins to do this. Otherwise, you have to shoot that little bus, and you have to. I guess you try to shoot it towards the numbers. I never really quite figured out, especially what you're supposed to be doing. The game makes a lot of the stuff confusing, and it makes it more confusing than it needed to be. If it was like the actual movie, it would probably be pretty good. These skulls have something to do with bad stuff. If you hit those, you see that number in the corner counting down. That's how many coins you have left to work through this stupid time thing. As you see, after the end of it, it goes out the other end, and you come out. Now, to find the clues and things, you need to, you gotta jump in like the grass and everything, but you'll get in trouble too if you jump in the grass. You can move, but the way that you move is on I don't know, it's like a 3D kind of, they were trying to make it, I guess, to where you could walk, but the walking is really awkward because it's at a diagonal direction. And, if you jump into bushes or anything, you're likely to fall quite a few times. We're staying on that path. We're trying to avoid people. And if you land like that in the grass, you're going to scratch your head. Now I'm stuck in the grass, so now I have to jump until I can get out of the grass, and then each time I shake my head, like, duh, dummy, why'd I do that for? And I really just don't know where to go or what to do. I'm not really sure. I think you have to lure them out with some sort of bait, like something from their time, and lure them out, and then take them, to the correct time period. I'm not really 100% sure. I tried to play this game before, whenever I was a kid. I didn't understand it then. I don't have a good understanding of it now. It's just one of those, I just really have never understood what you're doing. Seeing there's doors you can't walk through. Oh. Oh, I can choose which answer I want to answer him. Okay. Oops. Yeah. I answered him the wrong way. Ow. And then I guess you get thrown in a jail or something. I guess that's what that is. I'm not sure. Oh, I can throw stuff. How nice that is, except for I got knocked down again. I got thrown, I guess, into jail again. Once you run out of coins, that's it. These good stuff, I don't know how you use them. I don't know what you do. I'm not sure. They're going to throw me into jail again. Gonna mug him with whatever those are. They're Hot Pockets. Okay. No, they're not Hot Pockets. I don't know what they are. This game is just really, really weird. Hey, I got to jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. I don't understand any of what's going on right here. Let's go up this way. Let's go over here. And there's a little bit of music in the game. As you see right there, it just kind of stopped. I thought I could land on the side of the road. Didn't happen. Man, these dudes look like robbers or muggers or something. I don't know. Some idiots. Hey, can I go in this building? No, I can't go in the building. Why would I be able to go in the building? I can go in this building. This awkward walking cycle. That did not achieve the acquired result. Now did it? Okay. Can I come back in there and ask him another question? That kind of sucks if you don't answer them right. You just, yeah, if you don't answer them right, you're out of luck. They really should have come up with some stuff for this game. Cannot go any further. Looks like they're going to count that as grass. I don't know why. It's not grass. It's like they'll play music for you for like a second and then it kind of stops and you're like, for real? No more music for me? No more music for you. You just do whatever. Why do I feel like I'm in the same area I was in a little while ago? Like I just went in a humongous circle. Stay away from those hooded guys. They're bad news. I've just seen Rembrandt. I've heard something strange can be found down south. We're at down south. Can something be founded in this stupid grass? And which way is south technically? Because normally it would be down. But on this game, I don't know that they have a concept of you going at an angle, so I'm not real sure if south still means go at a downward angle or if it means go at a, I don't know. I don't even know if it means go in the grass. I have to jump into the tree. Does the tree have something? No, the tree has nothing. Watch where I'm going. You better watch where you're going, Sonny. And doesn't the guard look funny with his arms out? Like, come here. It's like, nah, I don't think so. I don't want none of that. This is one of the worst games I believe I've ever played in my life. If it's not one of the worst, it's pretty close. I guess he threw me in the jail again. Start and select and do the same thing. Okay, I can't throw anything anymore. You guess back to the dungeon? Yeah. Well, I'm going to conclude that with that because that's just, I don't know. So on the Big Nose games, I might do a playthrough of those. I doubt I'll stream them. And the Bigfoot one, I must be doing something wrong. Either that or it's just that bad. And the Bill and Ted's, I doubt I'm going to do a playthrough of that. It's just, they don't give you enough information, and it's too hard to understand. I even had Nintendo Power back in the day, and I even had, the instruction booklet with the game, and it still didn't make sense. It's like they should have just come up with a way to do the game, to have the game that was more based upon the movie. I mean, you could have made something like an action game. Oh, your friend Bill asked me to give you one of these shiny coins. I last saw Rembrandt heading north. See, like I said, now I'm getting stuff, but it's not helpful. Like you assume this is north, but you're not real sure. I don't know. And that stupid stay off the grass crap is just dumb. That's just dumb. Yeah, let me jump in the grass and just fall on my rear end. Yeah, that's great. Pay me 1 coin, I'll have you locked up. How about no? Yeah. But like I said, in conclusion, I'm not playing this one probably ever again. So, we'll be back next time with some more game reviews. And until then, we might have some actual playthroughs of some different games. And look to see how everything goes. So, let me cut the stream off right there. And once it goes, like I said, the Big Nose the Caveman is fun. I may do like playthroughs of it. It's not really a bad game. Kind of like I said, Mario, and kind of like Joe and Mac. It's not a horrible game. Meanwhile, Bigfoot wasn't that good, and neither is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I guess is what you would call it. So, just different stuff like that. But, LJN games were never really known to be, real good. So, they were never known to be really, really good anyway. So I'm not real surprised if some of the games aren't really good. None of them are really good, but some of them are a little bit more playable than others, especially like you can play Nightmare on Elm Street and beat it. You can play Friday the 13th and beat it, but it's a weird way. You could probably even beat Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure, and even like Beetlejuice and games like that. But you can't beat them without help from like a walkthrough or help from a guide or anything like that. You'd have to have that because, otherwise, there's really no way to really know where you're going or what you're doing. I guess I guess unless somebody had like a lot of time on their hands to actually figure it out and go through every little section of it, that's probably where you get a walkthrough on it. But I think next time we'll have Bill Elliott's NASCAR challenge. We'll look at Binary Land. And I think we'll look at Biomiracle Bakuda UPA. Not sure what that is. And maybe Bio Senshi Dan Increaser Tono Tataka. Some of these things I can't say. All I know is that the next one's one of the publishers of the Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge is Konami. Hudson is behind Binary Land. The Biomiracle game is Konami. And the other one is developed by Atlas and published by Jellico, is how they say it, Jellico. So those might actually be pretty good. They might not. I'm not really sure. Like I said, because the last couple games, the two Big Nose games were Codemasters were the developers and the publisher was Comerica, and then vice versa on the other one. And then Bigfoot was Beam Software and Acclaim Entertainment. So those weren't really, those weren't, well, the two Big Nose ones were not awful, but they weren't great games either by any stretch of the imagination. So, they're not great, but they're playable. So, but unless you got a walkthrough with you, stay away from Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. Maybe stay away from Bigfoot unless you know exactly what you're doing. So that's I'm trying to read the Bigfoot thing to see if there's anything else I can tell you that's a little bit different. There's like a mud race and a drag race and stuff, and then that top down one's a qualification. The other ones are the side perspective where you have to press left and right, alternate them. So, but it's not, like I said, two Big Nose games are good. The other two, Bigfoot and Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure, are not that good. So, until next time, we will see you later.